Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, maybe, wherever you are. Welcome to the live stream, guys. Yeah, good to have you. And I am all yours for the next 45 minutes or so, guys. Depends how many questions you've got. Like I say, guys, this is your opportunity to ask me as many bloody questions as you like, and I will answer all of them. We'll try to answer all of them anyway. We'll answer your questions, guys. We've also got some important news coming out, which we'll take a quick look at in a minute. And I'm also going to show you a few things that are setting up and potential trades we're looking at. Because gold just had a crazy reaction. Look at that gold candle. Trade that if you dare. All right, so that's what we're going to do. Before I get started, guys, I would like to welcome Paul. Has become a huge Simply Forex member. Okay, so Paul, welcome to the membership that is Simply Forex. Nice to have you on board. And I saw you on Discord as well. So yeah, welcome to the Discord channel as well. So Paul, as part of the perks of becoming a Simply Forex member, if you've got any questions, all members get priority, guys, but I will endeavor to answer everyone's questions anyway. Right, let's see who we've got in the house. Let's bring up the live chat. Colin, hello. That used to be a French-English sitcom many years ago. Hello. Anyway, Pooh Poppy, she's back 2 days in a row. Get my teeth in. Welcome back, Yatin. Hail, Tom, you're slowly changing my approach. Thanks. Yatin, I am here to help. Yeah. The whole reason this channel was created, guys, was to, help traders understand the markets and read the markets. Yeah. You don't have to completely change your approach. You might have something that works for you or whatever, but I am here to educate you, give you little, techniques, tips, ideas that I've used over the last 15 years. I know I don't look old enough. Thank you. But yeah, so, you can use them. You can use as much of my knowledge as you like. You can use snippets of my knowledge. It's entirely up to you guys, but we're here to help you. Okay. So, any questions you've got, I want to help you. I know how difficult it is to make it in this game. Yeah. And to get some consistency. So yeah, I feel your pain if you're struggling, but we're here to help, guys, at Simply Forex. Okay. So yeah, if you've got any questions, you need help with anything, and it could be anything, guys. It could be, psychology, money management, different time frames, market structure, trend, candlesticks, anything you like, guys. All right. I can't help you if you don't like your boss at work or you're having problems with the wife or husband. I cannot help you with this, but I can help you with trading. Lou Man, hi, how are you? Kushwa, hello. Pooh Poppy, it's raining, time for trading. I think, Pooh Poppy, wherever you are, you did say where you are. You're probably one of the only countries raining right now. The whole world seems on fire at the moment, which is slightly worrying. Yeah, welcome, guys. Mihi, can you again look at German 40? Yes, I can. I will have to find it, but I can. Excuse me, guys, just clearing my throat, getting ready. So also important to point out, guys, today, in roughly 27 minutes, 25 minutes, we have this. So we've got some important data coming out of the US here. Yeah, we've got core retail sales month on month and retail sales month on month. All right. So for the first figure, guys, they're predicting 0.3%. Let's see what that figure is. And for this figure, they're predicting 0.5%. Let's see what this figure is. Okay. And we also got CPI data. Yeah, we've got this CPI data coming out of Canada. So I have no idea why this is 2-star ratings. Yeah, this should be 3-star ratings. Okay, it should be, guys. Yeah, you know, all eyes are on inflation. Okay, so this is the news we're going to keep an eye on. In about 20 odd minutes, 24 minutes, guys. Okay, so someone please remind me when this comes on. We will play our usual little game where you guess what the news was. You don't look at the news. I will show you a chart and you are going to guess if the news was better than expected, worse than expected. All right, so we will play that fun game later. All right, but this is what we're looking at, guys. And just in case, just for your own knowledge, yeah, if you click on this, guys, you've got core retail sales. Yeah, and it gives you a quick definition of what it is. Okay, so core retail sales measures the change in the total value of sales at the retail level in the US, excluding automobiles. Okay, so if it's higher than expected, it's bullish. If it's lower than expected, it's bearish. Okay, so that's core retail sales. Now let's look at retail sales. Again, just for your knowledge. So retail sales measures the change in the total value of sales at the retail level. Okay, so this is everything, including automobiles. All right. And again, you know, it's about consumer spending. If consumers are spending more, retail sales go up. Yeah, better than expected, as in retail sales go up. This is good for the economy. People are spending money. Okay. And CPI, guys, I'm sure you all know by now, but this just measures the, you know, price of goods. Okay, so the consumer price index measures the change in the price of goods, okay, and services from the perspective of the consumer. Okay, so higher than expected is positive, lower than expected is negative, and it is all to do with inflation. You know, are prices increasing or decreasing? Okay, guys, let's go back to the charts. Let's keep an eye on them. So, yeah, like I say, guys, get all your questions ready and we will answer them. Yatin, do you tend to have daily or weekly targets, pips or monetary value, after which you stop for the day or week? So, Yatin, that is a good question. So, Yatin's question was, do you tend to have daily or weekly targets? Are they pips or monetary value? And after which you stop for the day or week. So if I hit my targets, I stop for the day. And so the thing about trading is forget about money. Yeah, this is going to sound quite, you know, contradictory because you're doing trading to make money. Yeah, I get it. But you have to stop thinking of this as a way to hit targets and make money. All right, let me explain. Because firstly, the market doesn't give a shit about your target. Okay, so let's say, for example, I come in, sit down in front of the charts, and I'm like, right, you know, I'm after 1% today. Yeah, the market will just laugh at me. He, you know, Mrs. Market, you know, I don't know if it's male or female, doesn't care. Okay, so all you can do are focus on 3 things, and then the profit will take care of itself. All right. So the first thing you must focus on is your A1 setups. Okay, you have to choose your A1 setups. Yeah, don't trade setups like, oh, it looks like a setup. It's maybe a setup. Any doubt? No, don't trade it. So first and foremost, focus on your strategy and entering the best setups. Secondly, yeah, because you can control that. Secondly, your money risk management. You need to know what you are willing to risk each trade and the maximum risk you are willing to take on a trade. Okay. Again, you can control that. You know, a usual benchmark. Most people talk about I trade 1%. My risk is 1% on a trade. Okay, so be it. Yeah, you can control that. And then thirdly, guys, your psychology, your emotions. So you can control that. Yeah, that's the most difficult thing. Yeah, you know, I'm sure we've all been, you know, emotional at some point while we trade. Yeah, I certainly have. But as the years have progressed, I have become an emotionless robot, which is good for trading. Don't take it into your personal life. Yeah, nobody likes emotionless robots. All right, so jokes aside, those three things you can control. Okay. The profits, you can't. All right. You can put a target in, but it may not hit your target. All right. So this is one of the reasons I take profit early. I take some profit and then let some money run. Okay. So when it comes to profits, it's basically the next area of support or resistance. So Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar is such a trade. I'm shorting this. All right. This was a trade in the VIP Discord. Okay. So we actually entered in here. Okay. And our stop is up here. Okay. And we're looking to take price. Sorry, I actually entered here, but I've also entered again here. All right. And our stop is here. And we're looking to take price potentially back down to this level. Okay. So this is a good example. My initial target was 54. Yeah. This is why I have this dotted line. This is my alarm. Okay. And at this level here, I was going to close 80% of my trade and let 20% run. Okay. So the market doesn't know that. The market doesn't care. All right. But the market will tell you where you are allowed to take profit. So if we look at the H1 chart now, okay, I will be interested when price, let's get rid of all this. I will now be interested when price gets to here. Okay. So instead of my initial target here, I will close 80% here because the market has already told me that it's reacted here. So it could react again. Yeah. My target down here is now a little bit obsolete. The market has told me where I can exit. All right. So that's on the H1. If we look on the H4, potentially, well, let's look on the day chart. Let's have a bigger view. Okay. Again, if we look at the day chart, yeah, we're in this, kind of downtrend stroke range. Yeah. So on the day chart, we could potentially come down to the moving average 20 and this level here, or we could come all the way down to here, or even all the way down to here. Okay. So I have several targets in mind. All right. But do what the market is telling you. Okay. So the daily could do this. It could come down to here. It could come down to here. But for example, if price comes down to here at this level and I see a great big bullish green candle, yeah, then, kind of forget about your targets down here. The market has told you enough is enough. Take some profit. Okay. Take some profit here. Right. If it comes back up and we get another bullish bearish candle, we could perhaps enter again. But listen to the market and where you can exit. All right. Very important, guys. It doesn't give a damn if you want a risk to reward of 2:1. You're like, Tom, I only trade a risk to reward of a minimum of 2:1. Don't care. Market doesn't care. Yeah. You're probably going to get stopped out. You should have a target that makes sense on the chart, not on your profit and loss. Yeah. Never trade your P&L. Yeah, that is a surefire way to get out of trades too early, not let trades run, become emotional, you know. So trade what the chart tells you. Okay, so yeah, got quite serious there for a second, Yatin, but that's what you've got to do. You've got to listen to where the charts tell you. All right, so I've entered this trade. My first target will be here. I will take 80%. Okay. And then my next target will be here. Yeah. I will, maybe close 10% remaining and I'll let 10% run because I've got several targets. But during this period, I have to see bearish candles and sellers. Okay, enough of that. I've been talking too much about that, but I hope it helps you guys. All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Got very serious there. There you go. Right. So who else? Do you ever feel like I can't be bothered trading? So Pupopi, again, good question. Do you ever feel like I can't be bothered trading? And the answer is yes. But that is the beauty of trading. I am my own boss. If I have one of them days, where maybe I feel a bit, a bit exhausted, maybe a bit run down, maybe I've been, doing too many things at once, then I'll have a day off. Yeah, I'll go and walk down to the beach, or not now because it's like 50 degrees, but I'll do something else and just take a day off from trading. I tend to do that if I potentially have, a run of losing trades, because it will happen. It will happen to everyone. It will happen to Warren Buffett. Yeah, if you have a run of losing trades, then I feel like I'm not in sync with the markets. I'll take a day off tomorrow. I don't have that mentality of I've had some losing trades. Let me try and claw that back. Yeah, don't have that mentality. Instead, have a day off. But yeah, of course, like anything you do, I enjoy what I do, but even professional footballers are going to get a bit peed off with their job now and again. Yeah. So yeah, I do, Pupopi. Good question. Slight crackle, Tom, you know what to do. Okay, let me remove this. I'm going to remove these totally. Hopefully this will help the sound, guys. And this. Okay, so thank you for those questions, guys. I enjoy those kinds of questions. Right, let's take a look at gold. All right. Yeah, let's take a look at gold, guys. So gold, we have just had the most craziest candle. Yeah. So my idea with gold. So firstly, if we look at the day chart, guys. Yeah. So as you know, guys, if you watch my morning analysis, I've been keeping an eye on gold because of this. So price was in a downtrend. Okay. And sellers had an opportunity to take this lower, but they didn't. And then price has shot back up. We're getting higher lows, higher highs. Yeah. And we've broken out of this area of resistance. Okay. So we're in an uptrend. All right. And yeah, on this chart here, guys, yeah, we've had, I'm looking for buys. And there was a couple of areas I was looking at on the lower time frames. But just looking at these candles, guys, even this candle, buyers are still in control. And the idea is to come back up to here. The problem is, guys, is this. Yeah, this H1 candle Yeah, so we were potentially today looking for trades from here. Yeah, didn't happen, didn't retrace, or we get a break of this level. And as it stands, yeah, we have not had a break of this level. Yeah, this candle closes back in to this level here. All right, so we still haven't had a break. Okay, so no trade for me, although I'm looking for buys. All right, what might be interesting is this H4 candle. Okay, so let's see what this H4 candle does. If the body of this candle breaks this level, let's say we get a candle like this. Okay, we get a candle like that that breaks these highs. Then potentially we've got a bit of a trade. Okay, because H4 structure has broken that high. Okay, so it really depends on this next candle, Mihi, to decide if this is a buy or not. So we should see, but on the H1, definitely not. Yeah, we need to see what that H4 candle does. If it breaks, potentially we have a buy. Okay. Right, what else have we got? Kushwa, it's freezing in Zambia. Lucky you. I would like to be in Zambia and freezing. I'm sweating. Well, we've got air conditioning, but you know, as soon as you step outdoors, you melt. Right, what else have we got? Okay, Jason Ellis. Good day, Greg. How are you, mate? Jason Ellis, do you think Forex trading will cease to exist once digital currency takes over? No. Yeah, this cannot go away. Yeah, there's too many, you know, the biggest export of the UK is its financial industry. And, you know, no government on the planet is going to let traders and the amount of money, trillions of dollars that trading makes. Imagine all them market makers who get a commission every time they make a buy and sell. You know, they're not going anywhere. So no is the answer. Too big not to go anywhere. Too big to fail. Okay. And even if, you know, things like cryptocurrency, they'll probably let you trade it or something. So no, I don't. Right, what else we got? What is your viewpoint about prop firms? So how can it change the lives of traders? So prop firms, yeah, I mean, prop firms are a good idea if you need funding. Yeah, you know, their trading parameters are quite strict in terms of drawdown and what you can and can't do. They don't like hedging, for example. But I've never had to use a prop firm, yeah, because I've always had my own capital to trade. So yeah, but prop firms in general, yeah, if you need capital, then they're a good way of generating capital. Okay, I know they say a lot of prop firms, they want you to lose money, and let's be honest, that's what their, you know, their strategy is based on. They're going to have more losers than winners, so the amount they make with the losers they can give to the winners. I mean, you know, it's a simple formula and it works. But for those traders who, you know, are profitable, are consistent, then the rewards are there as well. You know, you can get funding. So yeah, if you want funding, you're a good, but only take on the challenge once you've got to a level where you are seeing consistency. Yeah, don't just enter a prop firm to try and learn. Yeah, you should be at a very good level of a consistent level before you enter a prop firm. Otherwise, you're just throwing money away. But whatever the prop firm challenge costs, you're just throwing cash away. Yeah, get to a consistent level, trade it, try to get as much funding as you can in the shortest period you can. So yeah, they're a good idea. Hey, Tom, do you work on passing out the funded challenges? So, Coach, it is a good question. So, there's lots of prop firms out there. Okay, and we've actually got a little video of 15 questions you should ask a prop firm. We're going to release, I think we're, speak to the editor. I think we're releasing that sometimes. But they're all much of a muchness. Yeah, they all offer you, you know, I think you can get like a 10K account for about $100 on average. You'll have like an 8% drawdown. They want you to get to 10% before you get to the next challenge. You know, 10% is not easy. You know, that can take you months. So don't have a duration on the prop firm challenge if you can help it. But again, you know, if, you know, you want to understand how quickly you can get funded. Yeah. You want ones with the less tight restrictions in terms of drawdown, etc., and the ones that give the most funding in the shortest period of time. They're the prop firms you want to, you know, pay attention to. Okay, Samuel, do you hedge always if the market moves against you? If so, can you show an example? So, Samuel, hedging is something that requires some time to look at, yeah. And we look at a lot of this on our VIP Discord channel. Okay, so if you really want to understand hedging, then come join our VIP Discord. You do have to pay for this service, but we really, you know, look under the skin of hedging. We also have a mentorship program if you're interested in that. But let me give you a basic synopsis of what hedging is. So hedging is trading your first setup. All right, you've all got a strategy and you trade your first setup. Okay, all right, let's have a look at a quick example. Okay, because I know some people were shorting Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar. Okay, so let's say, yeah, you're shorting Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar. Okay, and you entered here. Okay, because I know one of the traders yesterday entered here. I didn't. All right, you entered here and the idea was to come lower. And it didn't happen. Okay, then, you know, above your entry candle, you've sold here and you've got a buy here. Okay, and on your first entry, you were wrong. Okay, and then let's say you haven't had an entry. Yeah, prices continued up. Nothing is telling you to sell this pair. Yeah, nothing. All right. So you're at this level now, and all you're doing really, guys, is holding this loss. Yeah, so you're holding a losing trade. And worst case scenario, you close trade. It will be like a stop loss. Yeah, if you close this trade now, your loss isn't going anywhere, and you close this trade now, yeah, that's it. That would be a normal stop loss. You're done. Okay, but once price gets up to this grey zone, for example, and we start my setup, for example, is a breakdown in H1 structure. It's one of my setups. All right. So let's say we start seeing this, and then bang. Okay, we get a break of structure. It's important to note that you must be with day trend. You must be with day trend here, and you must be with day trend up here. All right, this is the H1 chart. And then all I'll do, guys, is once I get another setup, it's almost like a new trade. Yeah, but when I start selling again here, I will just close this buy order. Yeah, I'll close this. This will be nicely in profit. Yeah, and the idea is to take this lower as well because we're still with day trend. So it's just basically trade your first setup. If it doesn't work, hedge. Trade your second setup, close the hedge, trade it. If it doesn't happen again, you know, trade the next setup. Okay, you do have to keep an eye on money management, but yeah, just follow that idea with hedging. Right, what else have we got? But yeah, Samuel, if you want to know more, if anyone wants to know more about hedging, then we do have a mentorship program, which you can find in the video description. And we also talk about this and lots of examples in the VIP Discord. So come join the VIP Discord as well, guys. All right. Yeah, we talk about hedging. Taylor, I'm enjoying all these questions today, guys. Let me have a quick drink. And guys, yeah, if you're enjoying my live stream, if I could ask you to please subscribe to the channel right now, if you're new to the channel. And secondly, guys, if I can ask you all to smash the like button. Yeah, it helps support the live stream. And don't forget all the cool things we do, guys. Yeah, we've got free Discord channel, so come join that. We've got VIP Discord, which I said you do have to pay for, but we talk in detail about hedging. We've got a mentorship program, guys. And also we have Simply Forex membership. So if you would like to be a member of our channel, yeah, there's also some cool perks to doing so. All right. So all of the information for all of those things are in the video description. Check them out. Gold. Yeah, we've done gold, Lou. Just quickly, a few more questions. Do you hedge away? So yes, I tend to always hedge, but even if I hedge once and just close that hedge, if the trade doesn't do what, doesn't give me another opportunity, I just close the first hedge, take a loss. Hi, Tom. Do you hold your trade through the news or trade the news? Yes, I don't trade the news. Okay, first and foremost. And the news has just come out. So let's have a look at Aussie dollar, US dollar. Okay, so what are we thinking, guys, in terms of the news? So that is US dollar strength. Okay, let's have a look at US dollar, Canadian dollar. That is US dollar strength. Okay, and now let's look at pound US dollar. So just by looking at those few charts, the US data was better than expected, and the Canadian dollar data was worse than expected. Let's take a look. Okay, so surprising reaction, yeah, because the US dollar data was worse than expected, yeah, but we're seeing US dollar strength, very strange. That's why I don't trade the news. And then the CPI figures for Canadian dollar, were all pretty much worse than expected. So that's why we're seeing some Canadian dollar weakness, guys. Okay, so yeah, okay. So that's what's happening, guys. But why we're seeing US dollar strength. Yeah, very strange. Let's have a look at another currency pair. Yeah, US dollar strength. The results were worse than expected, but across the board, we're seeing US dollar strength. Yeah, that is why I don't trade the news, guys. Yeah, sometimes it just reacts how it wants to react. If we look at US dollar, Canadian dollar, that's the, so that's also, we're seeing US dollar strength. Okay, so, so I don't trade the news, no. But if I'm in a trade, what I will do, I will try and take some profit off the trade, before the news comes out. Or I will move my stop loss, nice and tight. So my risk is reduced. Okay, so that's what I'll do, if I'm in a trade when the news comes out. All right. Okay. Poo Poppy. Let's have a look at Aussie dollar, US dollar. Where are we? Okay, so Aussie dollar, US dollar. Let's look from a daily point of view. So, we're in an uptrend, but we're at a very important resistance level, and price has been reacting at this level. Okay. If you look at the weekly chart as well, you can see this level. But again, on the weekly chart, we are in an uptrend. Okay. Higher highs, higher lows. Okay. If we go back to the day chart, yeah, we're in an uptrend. So how would I trade this? I would look for a retrace, could be this gray zone, could be down to the moving average, could be here, could be back down to this level here. Okay. So the truth of the matter is, guys, we don't know, but I would look for a retrace before taking price back up. Okay. But what do I look for when there is a retrace? So if we drop down to the H1 now, yeah, you will see that ever since we were up here, yeah, and then H1 structure breaks down. And in H1 structure, it still hasn't broken H1 structure. These highs through here still haven't broke because of all of these wicks. So structurally, we are still in a downtrend on Aussie dollar, US dollar. Will it want to keep coming down? Maybe. All right. But bear in mind, my bias, because of that weekly chart and daily chart, is to buy this pair. So I just want to see a break of this level. This tells me that the retrace is ready to go back up. So if I get something like this, and then we get a break, yeah, we get a break of these highs, then I'm going to buy here, yeah, and take price back up to this level. All right, put your stop below the swing low, yeah, and you'll get a nice risk to reward. So H1 structure really dictates how I trade a retrace. So that's what I would be looking for. I'd be looking for buys on Aussie dollar, US dollar, but just want that H1 structure break. You know, it might not break. It might come down further, guys. Yeah, it might come down further. Might come down here. But then again, I'm just looking for bang. Yeah, a structure break. And then I can start buying. All right, so that's what I'm looking for in Aussie dollar and generally all pairs when it comes to a retrace. So Poo Poppy, I hope that helps you with that. Can we have a look at today's trade idea, euro pound? Yes, we can. I would buy this now. In fact, I am going to buy this now. Okay, guys. So this would be a trade idea for me right now. I'll put this in the VIP Discord as well. But yeah, I am looking to buy this trade. So let me explain what we should do here. Okay, so let's go back to the live chat. Yeah, so this would be a buy, guys. Yeah, you want to, no, what am I doing? Yeah, so this would be a buy. I've just entered the trade here. Okay, I'll put my stop below this swing low here and this gray zone, and then I will look to take price back up to this blue line. Okay, so this is a trade idea right now, guys. Yeah, I'm looking to buy this. Okay, enter here, stop loss here. I should probably use the trading view method. Let's do that. Let's try. This is the first time I'm going to use it. Yeah, so we would enter here, take profit up here, put our stop here. So it would look something like that, guys. Okay, this is how I would trade this pair. All right. So yeah, I'm going to put this in the VIP Discord as we speak. So yeah, let's keep a look on that. If we look at the H4 still hasn't finished forming. As you can see, we're getting a nice rejection wick so far. Okay, May even move my stop a little bit below the moving average 20. All right. So yeah, father sunglasses. I'm happy to take this trade right now. Right. What else have we got? Okay, so we've looked at Aussie dollar, US dollar. Lou, we looked at gold earlier. Let's take another quick look at gold. Yeah, I mean, if that H4 candle stays like that, yeah, chances are it will come back to here. We might find ourselves in a range, guys, if that H4 candle stays like that. But again, we could look for buys from these lows. Okay. Right, what else we look? So yeah, father sunglasses were in. Hello, Tom. I started trading 1 year ago, so I've never traded in a, like a balanced economical environment where were the news disaffected before. Zounder Kai. Yeah, so I understand what you're saying. You've had like COVID, we've had war, but I promise you, there's something every year. Yeah, there's volatility every year and tricky trading conditions every year. Yeah, that I don't pay a blind bit of notice to all that. Yeah, I just trade my system. There's things going on in the world macroeconomically. I get it, but I just trade my system. And I suggest you all do the same. All this other stuff is just noise. Yeah, COVID, OPEC are doing this with oil. The indices are coming down, so we expect gold to fly up. The war in Ukraine is having a big impact on this, so we should do this. All just noise. Ignore it all and just trade your system like an emotionless robot. Okay, yeah, that's the truth of it. Yeah, trade your system. Control what you can control. Yeah, all that other stuff you can't control. But if I go back to the start of this show, guys, you can control your strategy, you can control your risk and money management, and you can control your emotions. Yeah, everything else you can't control and is noise. All right. So, guys, we are going to finish there. We're going to finish on that note. I hope you've all enjoyed it, guys. If you have, everyone, please smash the like button right now. Yeah, have a great trading day. And I am here again tomorrow, same time. So I'll see you then.